As hard as it is to define or measure physical beauty, everyone seems to know a beautiful person when they see one. And according to sociologists, when we do see a beautiful person, we treat them either far better or far worse than we do average-looking folks. While none of the models interviewed for this story would expect you to sympathize with their situation, along with all the advantages of being beautiful comes a number of downsides as well.
We're just normal people and we have problems like everybody else, number one. And number two, I think that people expect different things of us. They expect us to be a certain way, to talk a certain way, to behave a certain way. And that just can't be because we are normal people and we want to behave the way we want to behave. So, do you know what I mean? So I think that there's a lot of false expectations of beauty.
Being a beautiful woman, most people feel that you're an idiot.
Sometimes when someone pays you a compliment about your intelligence, you're not sure if they're actually meaning it to your beauty and not to your intelligence, and that is very insulting because you can be talking to someone. This is like the dumb model theme here, you know, theory rather. And you talk to someone and they go, oh yes, it's wonderful, oh yes, I love your French, it's beautiful, but they're looking somewhere else, they're not even looking at you. So yes, that's very annoying.
It's the downside sometimes when people, because they're beautiful, when they get so used to it and they get away with a lot of things, you know, just small things in life. Yeah. And if you live for that, it's going to be very, very hard for you to get older. That's what I always feel like, you know? Aging is a problem when you're used to being pretty and young, pretty and young, pretty and young.
Why is this extremely beautiful woman still single?
Why beautiful women struggle in and with dating.
Attractive women and the struggles of being an attractive woman.
Why does she have a hard time dating or finding a good quality man when she seems to be a beauty queen? I'm sure we've asked ourselves and this question about others many times before, because it seems like sometimes even the most gorgeous woman cannot find a stable and happy relationship with a good quality man.
A lot of men think that beautiful women don't struggle in dating, Natalie.
Yeah, that's an interesting one. We hear that a lot where, like, I've heard guys who are extremely upset because they think that because they see some beautiful woman on a dating app or they see a beautiful woman out, that like she just gets any man that she wants and everyone's just attacking her and coming after her.
I used to think like that as well. Key sentence is any man that she wants, okay? She can't get any man that she wants. The man that she wants has status, has options, and doesn't see her like she came falling out of the sky. Her main focus is the top dog, and that's why 80–90% of men are invisible to her.
The more beautiful you are, the more intimidating you are to men. Because a man will naturally assume if he's attracted to you, you get all kinds of attention all the time.
And oftentimes too, this is what'll happen. A man will judge a woman because he's sitting there perceiving that everyone just comes after her and she gets everyone, she's just flocked. That, what does he do? He doesn't approach her.
Uh-oh, she said approach. Make sure you watch our highlight video called Women Explain Why Men Don't Approach Women. Because there's more than meets the eye when it comes to men not approaching women.
And so she gets approached, actually sometimes less. Don't get looks misconstrued with approach.
Exactly.
She might be a looker and have a lot of attention and guys like look at her, but that is really another reason why beautiful women do struggle with dating. One of the surface level reasons why they struggle with dating is because of that.
At the end of the day, looks are just looks, and it's not who a person is. It's a part of your body, etc. But looks fade. So being attractive, really, like, what weight does it truly have?
Every hot girl complains about dating. The hottest, like, I said that about Brittany Rayner, whose book Judge's Cover came out. And I was like, this is such an affirmation. Like, this woman has a ass like a coffee table.
Ass like a coffee table? For research purposes, let's take a look at this coffee table. Suddenly, I feel like having some coffee.
But I would say that, like, if there's no face of what somebody who's a bad connector looks like. And that's what the art of seduction teaches you, is that there's 9 different ways to be highly seductive and to be great at connecting with others. Only one of those has to do with how you look.
Attractiveness is not based on purely physicality. I am an attractive person because of the energy that I emanate, because of the intelligence that I share, because of the knowledge, the way that I carry myself, my confidence, the way I make other people feel, the way that I give, the way that I share. All of these things make me and make every single person an attractive person.
She says something really important. The energy that she emanates. A lot of times people are not aware that others can feel you. When you look at the highlight video, women explain why men don't approach women. These women are saying, you need to smile, you need to have an open attitude. It's hard to do these things when the source doesn't feel good, when the source is unhappy, when the source is damaged. How in the blue hell are you gonna make a healthy connection with a broken system? In this case, a pretty broken system.
You know, there's some women out there that are very prideful in understanding, like, if I look like this, I have to get this and this monetary value, right? Like, they're thinking about monetary things like money, things that have surface level, like purses, nice luxury items, right?
It's just the truth. That's how it works. So if you have a certain thought, you're going to be getting those certain things. You might not realize it, and that's because your mind is doing this subconsciously.
I would say it is, but I mean, I was also a you know, the reason I even have this career is because I'm like, I don't care what anyone else thinks, I'm gonna do it. But that's the thing too, is a lot of the qualities that we have, but to your point, that aid us in certain areas in life, actually prevent us from being successful in others. And so that headstrong, I'm doing things my way, I don't care what anyone else thinks, this is who I am, take it or leave it, really helped to propel or start my career, but it was stopping me from making healthy romantic connections.
A lot of times, and I think men have actually made this stigma for other men, is like, men want to have a beautiful girl on their shoulders, so they look manly, but yet a lot of them, and I've looked at studies, a lot of those relationships, I've never heard that they're really so happy.
And looks is a depreciating asset. And there's a study that was done that's like, there's no proof that people who date somebody who's hot have relationship satisfaction.
Trophy wife. Cambridge Dictionary. A young, attractive woman who is the wife of a rich and successful older person and acts as a symbol of the person's social position. This woman is for status, street cred, business. You marry this woman to improve or upgrade your position. This is an NBA championship ring. You have these guys that used to play in the NBA and they want a ring. It's beautiful, isn't it? And it's worth a lot of money if you sell it. Other than that, it's just collecting dust. Can't have a good conversation with it. It doesn't make you money. That's why they sell it when they go broke, because the only thing that it does is make you look good.
Have you ever look at beautiful women and they're always getting next relationship, next relationship, next relationship? It's because sometimes they lead with their beauty too, and it's very hard to find a connection for themselves. And this is not talking bad about any woman. I don't want to
no,
but we're here to give you true, honest advice.
This was part 1 of Women Explain, why beautiful women struggle with dating. Part 2 will be up tomorrow. Manosphere, we working. This video has officially been highlighted.